Good morning, dear students. Let's see few numericals which is based on the Rankine formula and Euler formula under this unit, column, and start. So, these are numericals. They all which is important as per your university examination. So, let's see the few numericals today. So, first numerical is this, and the statement of this numerical. Statement of this numerical is a hollow cylinder CI column of 150 external diameter and 15 thickness, 3 meter long. It is hinged at one end and fixed at another end. So we have a hollow cylindrical, CI means cast iron. So cast iron column of the external diameter is, so you can say the external diameter, if we say the d outer is how much, it is the 150 mm. This is the d outer, and the thickness, the if we can say the t is, suppose t is the thickness of the hollow column is 15 mm. Okay, so thickness is a 15 mm. So what will be the d inner diameter? So thickness must be one side. You just double it, so it's become d outer minus 2 times of the thickness, 2 times of that thickness. So we can say d inner is equal to d inner diameter, d outer means 150 minus 2 into 15, that will be a 30. So d inner is equal to 120. So you can, this way you can calculate the diameter of inner cylinder, so it's a two diameter is there, inner and outer diameter of this given cylindrical cast iron, which is made of the cast iron material. So and length is given 3 meter. Okay, and another term is also given, E is given here. You can see a value of a Rankine constant is given, and sigma c is given, is um, critical stress developed in that column. Newton per mm is 550. It is also given in the question. So these are the given. Now this what we have to be find out. It's a given that first to calculate the ratio of Euler to Rankine load. Ratio to Euler to Rankine load, we can calculate it with the help of that. So let's see. And so what is the second formula? Say what is second? What we need to calculate, that for what the length of critical load by Euler and Rankine formula will equal. That as simple as you just first equal both formula and find out the the length of the column. So we know that Euler formula pi square EI upon LE square, and for this condition hinge at one end and fix at another end, where LE is equal to L upon root 2. We all are discussed this. We are already discussed this. How the value of L is different for different kind of end condition. So for this given condition, so LE will be L upon root 2. Okay, so there we have this formula of Euler crippling load pi square EI upon L square. Let's see. So by using this formula, just put the all respective value and you will find the value of Euler crippling load. So you can see that we have E. It must be 10 to the power 3. It is the 10 power 3. Okay. So we have the value of 3 also. E value and length is 3 meters given, then you convert in mm, so it's become 3 into 10 to the power 3. So we have the standard formula pi square ei upon le square, where le is equal to where le is equal to l upon root 2, so its root 2 must come under this root 2 ka whole square, like this. So say, let's see. So we have put the value of E if from here, you can say, and I is the moment of inertia, and we have inner and outer diameter. Inner and outer diameter, so we can calculate pi by 64 d outer की power 4 minus d inner की power 4 upon L E square, where LE is equal to L upon root 2, we already discussed. So just do that, 3 into 10 to the power 3 upon root 2 का whole square. And finally, the Euler-Kipling load will be 2574.3 into 10 to the power 3, and if it convert in the kilonewton, that's 2574.3 kilonewton. So Rankine formula. So this is we have calculated the Euler-Kipling load. Now we will going to be find out the Rankine Kipling load. Once Rankine Kipling load we know, so just divide both Euler upon Rankine Kipling loads, you will get the desired result what the question asking you. So let's see the Rankine formula. Rankine formula, PR equal to sigma CA 1 plus ALE upon K ka whole square. This is the standard formula for the Rankine crippling load. And area you can calculate with this formula. A is equal to pi by 4 d outer ka whole square minus d inner ka square, and A is given and sigma C is given in the question, and we can calculate the value of K. कैसे निकालेंगे? You know that, let's see that. You know I is equal to AK square, where K is the radius of gyration. So what will be K? So you can say K is equal to under root of A upon I. So this way you can calculate the value of K, which we have to be put here. So we have calculated the value of K. That is 48.023 mm. So let's move to the next slide. So now calculate that PR means Rankine crippling load, and put all the respective value. This is what? Sigma C, 550 sigma C into sigma C into A. A is pi by 4 and this value, and 1 plus A is this 1 upon 1600, and just put the L value of this. क्या है इसमें L अपान K आपने ये कैलकुलेट कर लिया है, ये L ही अपान K होता है, L को आप L अपान √2 करोगे, सो इट्स बिकम 3000 अपॉन 48.02 इंटू √2. अब इसको हम सॉल्व करेंगे, सो इट्स यू विल गेट द 1576.4 इंटू 10⁻³ न्यूटन. And first in the first point question asks, calculate the ratio of Euler's to the Rankine load. So first you have calculated the Euler crippling load, then you calculated the Rankine crippling load, and just divide both of them, so you will get the ratio amongst both. So where PE and upon PR is equal to 2574. So no, it's both ratio is 1.633. This is the ratio, and this is the answer which question asked you. Let's see the next question. The question says for the what what is the length of the column if the Euler and Rankine load are equal? कब ऐसा हो सकता है, यही है उसका मतलब. ठीक है, this is the main. So what the length of the critical load by Euler and Rankine formula will equal. So वो पूछ रहा है इक्वल, तो पहले हम इक्वल कर देंगे, जो लेंथ मिलेगी दैट विल बी दैट व्हाट द क्वेश्चन आस्किंग यू. So P is equal to PR and put the respective formula pi square EI L E का square and here also sigma A like this you can find it. Now just put the value the both side. Pi square E value is given, I value you are calculated, you directly you can keep here. Then here next right hand side sigma C is 550 and A value you can also write, and 1 plus A we know that 1 upon 1600 and LE upon K we know that, so LE upon K का whole square. अब इस जो भी आपने ये वैल्यू रखी है इसको आप सॉल्व कर लेंगे, देख लीजिए जो कट रहा है कैंसिल कर लेंगे ऐसे करके, है ना, पाई से पाई इससे, तो यू विल गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ LE. हमको क्या निकालना है, LE की वैल्यू. ठीक है, वंस यू गॉट द LE वैल्यू LE, so we know that LE is equal to L upon root 2. L is equal to L upon root 2. ठीक है, so let's see. So L is equal to how much, LE into root 2. So L is equal to LE into root 2, just multiply by that value, you will get 8.03 into 10 to the power 3 mm, and you just convert into mm into meter, so it will become 8.03 meter. So that will be the length, critical length of the column where the Euler and Rankine formula are equal. Okay, so this is one numerical, and this is important for your exam point of view, you can see that. And you just need to be remember all the respective formula of Euler and Rankine formula. And Euler, basically in Euler formula you have to be remember that their end condition and how the value or effective length of the column are vary with the critical length of the column. So their relation between them, then you are able to solve this numerical, and it's very easy. It's not a big deal. Now let's see this is one of the small numericals from here also. Calculate the maximum value of slenderness ratio of mild steel column for which Euler formula is valid. Take E is equal to 210 gigapascal and sigma C is equal to 333 Newton per mm square. This is the smallest small numerical. So my dear student, you know that what is the slenderness ratio. Slenderness ratio किससे, LE upon K, J कहलाता है slenderness ratio. ठीक है, so where LE upon K is called slenderness ratio, and we know that the Euler formula, you apply this Euler formula. What is the Euler formula? PE is equal to pi square EI LE का square. Okay, so assuming both end hinge, because in question not mentioned. So if there is nothing is mentioned in the question regarding the end condition of the column, you can assume that any of them. So simple one is assume both end hinge where L is equal to L. Okay, you can assume because not given in that question. So P is equal to pi square EI upon L square is equal to pi square E. Okay, you know that आपको पता है जैसे कि पहले से कि आई इज इक्वल टू होता है, आई इज इक्वल टू होता है ए के स्क्वायर. So it's just put the value of this. Okay, here I is equal to ak square. And now you shift this a here upon this. So this become sigma c. Okay. So in the next step, let's see. Next step, we'll just remove the all. Okay, so let's see. I already told you. So this a move here in the denominator of p. Okay, and let's see, and this move here, and pi square e square. You see here, pi square e square, and k pi square e is and k is moved to in the denominator of L. Let's see. Okay, so this become pi square e square, and this k, the value of k which is in up, so it's come move here and denominator of L, so it's become L upon k. So my dear students, this term L upon k, let's see, this L upon k and Le upon k both are equal in this case. So Le upon k is known as slenderness ratio. So you can see the slenderness ratio, this value, this is called sigma c. You can see that this Pe upon H called sigma c. So Le upon k or L upon k both are the same in this case. So it's become under root pi square E upon sigma c, and this formula become pi under root E upon sigma c. Put the both respective value and you will get the slenderness ratio for this question. So this is one of the simplest question, but concept behind there. So you trying to be that apply this concept, and you will able to solve the any numerical under this unit and under this concept. So this is the two numericals today. So you will just keep on practicing, and if you have any doubt, you can ask anytime. Thank you so much for being here.